What's up, guys? Overload here. Hope you guys are all doing phenomenally. And today I'm going to bring you a bit of a less structured video, which should be in contrast to my last video. I know it was like ridiculously long, but I digress. But I figured I would provide a bit of an update on what exactly is going on inside of my life and what sort of changes the channel might be going through. So I suppose let's just dive right in. So as a majority of you know, I recently graduated high school, like a couple months ago at the start of the summer. And I kind of vowed to myself, I was like, hey, we need to upload more this summer, because I actually really enjoy it. Even though I do tend to put it off, it is a bit stressful at times, because I put a lot of pressure on myself to do well in these sort of videos, but I was like, I will have a lot of free time. Why not use that free time on something that I deem productive? So I set out and I was like, I'm gonna make some more videos. And while that didn't exactly happen, I did make more videos than I probably would have had I, been in school the whole time. But I feel like I didn't exactly hit the mark that I was really looking for there, which, I'm slightly disappointed, but that's beside the point. But yeah. So the only natural course after high school was for me to, go to college. And seeing as that deadline is arriving pretty soon here, as of recording, it's less than 2 days away. I figured I would put out, one last video from this setup as, kind of an update, letting you guys know uploads are probably going to be slowing down a little bit. I'm going to have a lot less free time on my hands, and pretty much my whole living environment is changing because I have to move into a dorm room. Fortunately, I am bringing a laptop with me that should be more than capable of recording games. But again, seeing as my living situation is changing, I'm not sure exactly how much I'll be able to. Which, it's a little upsetting, but it's alright. And, to say that I'm afraid, I think is an understatement. I don't want to go too deep into it, because I know most of you don't probably care that much. You're here for the gameplay and the funny commentary, not the depressing stuff, but it's going to be a huge change, and it's going to take me a while to get used to. I'm kind of used to the high school grind of going to a pretty difficult school, spending, I don't know, like 8 hours trying to learn, and then coming home, trying to grind through the mountains of homework, and then playing games with my friends and recording and whatnot whenever I felt inspired to do so. But seeing as I expect to have to juggle a whole lot more, I just feel like that might not end up being the case, which is unfortunate. But yeah. I've been spending the past couple days packing up stuff, procrastinating packing up stuff, trying to keep my worries to a minimum. As it approaches, I'm kind of getting more and more worried, and I don't know. I just hope all goes well. It's a huge shift for me, and I'm sure I've said that enough. But yeah. I figured I would let you guys know, and I don't know how I mentioned this already, but there's also some casual Pizza Tower gameplay that I'll throw on in the background as I blabber on, of me P-ranking John Gutter, and probably some failed attempts at it because it took an embarrassingly long amount of time, even though I've already P-ranked it. Like, I had to go back through and P-rank it again. I was getting frustrated, but it's whatever. It's done now. Yeah, it's been alright. Summer's been okay for me. I always expect a lot more out of my summers than I actually get around to. But, that's just me. I'm kind of the type of person to set stupid high expectations. Hence why videos take like decades to come out for me. Because even if I have all the footage recorded, I always spend like hours and hours editing because I want it to be perfect, even though I know I'm just like a 20 sub YouTube channel, probably not even, who averages about under 100 views a video. But honestly, I mean, I enjoy this. If I can continue doing this, and if I can get these expectations down, I'm sure this would be like my hobby. I'm sure I would love this, but we will see. I expect a lot to change in the upcoming future. Unfortunately, that likely means fewer uploads. I think I've already said that, kind of repeating myself. I don't know, I'm not used to speaking not off like a script or off like 800 takes. So it's just odd to me. I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing my thoughts into the void. If you guys have any suggestions or tips, please leave them in the comments below. I'm kind of at a loss here. Really just like anything from anybody who's ever been to college before, stuff I definitely need to pack, things I should and shouldn't do while I'm away, etc, etc. And while you're in the comments, let me know if you guys want more of these type of low-key videos where I kind of just talk, rant, etc, over some basic background footage. They really aren't that hard to make compared to some of my other content, but of course I don't want to shove this sort of stuff down your throat because I know it's probably not the most entertaining. But if more of you really want to hear about happenings of my ever so interesting life, not really, I mean, yeah, sure, just, you know, I'd be more than happy to make more of these videos. On a side note, I really want to thank you guys for sticking with me throughout the long stretches of videos. I really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me, especially on my deep rock videos. You guys really seem to enjoy that sort of content, although I'm a little bit burned out of it at the moment. I'll have some new content for you at some point in the future, and again, like, I really appreciate you guys liking, subscribing, all that sort of stuff. It really feels good. It's nice growing a community, even if, like, I'm sure half of you are people I already know. But just wanted to say thank you guys. But yeah, all right, thanks for listening, guys. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you on the other side.